idea came from my manager, Slick. Slick went to, Vince was in the idea that he was possibly going to release me. He wanted to let me go for whatever reason. He just didn't feel that one man gang, was pretty much used up. So Slick went to him and said, "Hey, I got this idea that, take one man gang and let's say he found his roots in deep as dark as Africa. Let's call him Akeem." So he told Vince, and Vince jumped on the idea. He really liked it. So they, we was at the TV or something, and Vince passed me in the hallway and asked me, "Do you know how to dance?" And I was like, "Dance?" And I was like, "No, I don't really know how to dance." He said, "Well, you need to learn how to dance." I didn't even know what he was talking about because they hadn't even smartened me up to it yet. So anyway, it ends up, it comes, Slick smartens me up to the thing, and I'm like, man, I thought Slick was, ribbing me. I didn't believe it was real. Sure enough, it was real. So they called me up and flew me up to New York, sent me to a costume shop, and they measured me for the Akeem outfit. They already had the drawings done of it. They had artists in the office. They drew the outfit out what they wanted. So they sent me over there and had the fitting measurements. They made the whole outfit, the yellow thing I wore on the outside, everything was made. So they finally got it to me, and I made my appearance as Akeem on the way out. Vince was kind of stopped me before on the TV going out and said, "I got a spot for Akeem, but I don't know if I got a spot for one man gang." That was a lot of pressure, I'm thinking, holy crap. So I didn't know what to do. Nobody gave me any kind of instructions.
Yeah.
So I said, man, what would Akeem, is blind. So I said, man, I'm just going to act stupid as I can act. So I just went, the curtains opened up and Slick's Jive Soul Bro starts up, and I just started moving, man. I started, hey, yeah, brother, yeah, just being stupid. And I get in the ring. I know I can't dance, but I'm trying to, I'm trying to move, and it just looks, a white guy that can't dance is just stupid looking. But when I come back through the thing, Vince was right there with the thumbs up like that.
Hey, if he's happy.
It went on. Then it was just from then on, it was Akeem.
Yeah.
So.
One of the questions was like, did you want to not do it? So it sounds like it was either that or leave. So
exactly,
doing it was the
exactly. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice not to do it.
Yeah.
When the boss wants you to do it, you're going to do it no matter what. But at least they did shoot the vignette where they showed how I kind of changed. We went to the alleyway up in Connecticut and they'd hired professional dancers and all kind of stuff. So had the exploding garbage can and everything. So I popped up behind it, and Mean Gene was out there, and he goes, from now on, Slick was telling him, from now on, this is Akeem. And then he was like, yeah, and we was dancing around with the dancers, had the big boom box on my shoulder here, and they showed me and Slick walking away, like this.
Now, do you still talk to Slick?
Yeah, I talk to Slick. Yeah, all the time I talk to Slick. He's still a minister. Yeah, he was doing it then. He's still doing it now. And he's a cute teacher.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
was he in the gimmick battle royal with you when you came out for that?
No, I don't think Slick was with me at the gimmick battle royal.
He wasn't in that?
WrestleMania 17. I don't think he was there. I'm not sure.
Because you came out as one man gang, right?
Right. They wanted me to come out as Akeem, but I'd lost so much weight. The Akeem outfit wouldn't fit me anymore because it was measured at 400 pounds. But by then, I was down to, right around 300 or a little over 300. So you imagine what a 400-pound outfit would look like on a 300-pound person. So, but Howard Finkel, called and he said, well, I'll get back in touch with you. And I told him, I could be one-man gang. That's about it. He said, well, I'll get back in touch with you. Let me ask Vince. So he asked Vince, and Vince, says, okay. So he said, yeah, you can come in as one-man gang. So I went into the gimmick battle royal as, one-man gang instead of Akeem, which they wanted Akeem, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got to do the gimmick battle royal, that was all right. It wasn't nothing great about it. The number one question is, why did you become Akeem? That's the number one question.
Yeah.
I tell them straight up, well, I didn't have a choice. You do what the boss tells you to do. That's the bottom line. It doesn't matter. You want a paycheck, you do what you're told to do. I'm just an employee. He's the boss. It's like any job you have in the world. If your boss tells you to go mop out the bathroom, you're going to go mop out the bathroom. If you don't, you leave.
Would that get you a couple extra years? Two or three?
Yeah, it gave me another couple. I left the company. They didn't fire me. I left the company because it was just, I was beat up. I was hurt. Boss man hurt my ribs at the WrestleMania by giving me that sidewalk slam that he uses as a finish. Cracked one of my ribs, but I couldn't take any time off. So I was hurting so bad in the airplanes, man, was crippling me because we was all in the back, all of us. Me, Tugboat, Earthquake, Big Boss Man. You imagine all of us guys squashed up in the back of them airplanes?
No.
So, man, and we was flying every single day to a different city, every day. We'd be going 30, 40, 50 days in a row sometimes. And I love wrestling, but come on, man, you gotta, you need a break sometime,
Big gold and a billfold, so swole that I can't get the shit closed. So I money fold and rubber band wrap, and when it